Hey YouTube, RicoKnows here. Let me show you guys something that's a crazy coincidence, and then we're going to get into it. But just yesterday, I was doing a film review on a zero-star quarterback. His name is Makari Tatum here. He's from Virginia, plays at Hopewell, Virginia. And I don't know Hopewell that well. I go turn on the tape, and I see a great young man. I see a poor man's Vince Young. I see a 6'3", 180-pound quarterback who runs a 4.4 40 and is probably going to be a free safety somewhere because he just looks like a dynamic athlete. I like his arm, but there's not enough passing acumen on the tape or whatever. Well, whatever. Here's the deal. I know he has one FBS offer. I go look at his max preps. I want to see his stats. I want to see how he did. And I start looking for games where he struggled because I want to find those tapes and really assess the young man. I want to see where he struggled. And one of the games he struggled in was a game against Dinwiddie. And this matters. Dinwiddie, Virginia, a very good team. So I go turn on the tape, and what do I see? Dinwiddie is amazing. So I shut it off, and I go live my life, and I do my thing because I do 2 high school film reviews every day. So I was done with that one, and then I went over here and I started working on Henry Pillon, who I think is amazing. So after I'm done with those, I'm relaxing, enjoying my day. Then out of nowhere, I start getting all these messages about Dinwiddie. And I'm like, oh, it's my phone listening to me again. It's the algorithm trying to trick me into caring about Virginia, all because I did a search for Virginia high schools and everything when I was looking at Tatum yesterday. No. It turns out USC went and got Harry Dalton, Dinwiddie's running back from Virginia. He commits, the number 2 running back. Now, he's a 3-star running back, whether you believe this or not. I guess this guy, Hayes Fawcett, says he's 4 stars. But this is a 3-star running back going from Virginia all the way to USC. And I got to tell you guys, you haven't seen USC recruit nationally in a long time. I can remember when they were getting Dwayne Jarrett from Jersey or Big Mike Williams from Florida. I can remember when they were getting all these kids from Tennessee. But it's been a while since they've consistently recruited nationally. They just didn't have the brand for it, ever since Pete Carroll left and all those things. So to see them go get a kid from Virginia is pretty neat. And then they go out and tell you, well, they beat out Alabama for this kid. They beat out whoever. Now, I didn't set up my my OBS to project my entire monitor. So I'm going to keep it at this size right here. But I'm going to go show you guys some tape on Harry Dalton, a 3-star running back athlete going to USC. And I'm going to tell you, before we watch the tape, I've never watched his HUDL tape. But I have seen him when watching other people's HUDL tape, when watching other film. The kid is fast. Okay, the kid is lightning fast. So let's go see it. It's a 10-minute long highlight. I can't go full screen on you. I can do this. I can blow it up a little bit. But let's see what we're dealing with here. He's in the Wildcat, read option. Boom, running behind your pads. And when I say running behind your pads, that means leaning forward, falling forward, just finishing the run, getting the extra yards. And what a great first highlight. You know how most people want to show you their first highlight is a touchdown? It's always got to be a touchdown. Not this young man. What he's trying to show you is aggression, finishing his runs, and just having that it factor when you're running the ball. Looking for someone to punish, win in the open field, make a miss. Look at that. He just punish you. You want to tackle me next time, you're going to die for my knees, right? At the goal line, smashing dudes. I just think he's a problem. What a great run. Running behind your pads. What an underrated skill set to have. And I appreciate whoever made this HUDL tape because they're letting you know this is what this young man's about. It's a great get for USC if they can utilize. Look at him. He just zeroes in on the DB and says, I want this. Every highlight you see is him going to take somebody's lunch money. It's great. It's just bringing the fight to them, setting the tone for the whole game, and then he has enough juice to outrun the angles. And I told you, I think he's fast. I'm calibrated to see speed. I start counting strides per 40 yards, per 10 yards. You start looking the way he glides and covers, right? He's gliding. Look at this. And then you just don't want to tackle him because you already know he's going to hurt you. You already know he's not running out of bounds. We know he's not running out of bounds. This is a faster version of Marshawn Lloyd without the fumbling, right? He just looks the part. What a great running back. Oof. That was a horse collar. And he's not playing scrubs. They're playing at a very high level in Virginia. And you can just see that his game translates to the next level. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness, it'd be great. You'd give anything to have him at your school. Alabama wanted him bad. I'm sure Virginia Tech was all over it. But at the end of the day, USC goes across the nation and gets a running back. Look at that. The back was in the hole. You read it right, 50. You read it right. Don't be mad, bro. He read it right, filled the gap properly. This man slid out and found a different hole. Pause. Okay? I'm just letting you know. Play action, read option, gone. And there's some people chasing him. There's some real runners out there chasing him. Trust me, I just watched the kid. LeBron Bond, I'm going to do a video on him next. I did a video on him a while back on TikTok, and I told you guys he's going FBS. He just committed to Indiana. That's a whole nother story. I'm so excited for him. If you don't know, I'm very high on Indiana this year. Running the option, there was nobody to pitch it off of. I'm going to keep it and run daylight. So you're out here playing quarterback, but we know what it is. We know what it is. You're just an extra runner. We don't want to see you throw it. Not one time. Follow your blockers and explode. Gone. See, a lot of people would have made that the first play on the tape. A lot of people would have made the touchdowns, breaking for long runs, first play on the tape. No, man. As soon as I saw this kid lean forward and finish his run, that made me want to watch the tape. Now this, I'm not okay with. I don't care. I don't care if he plays quarterback. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. It don't matter. I remember seeing Ryan Neese play quarterback. You guys don't know Ryan Neese. He was an outside linebacker for UCLA back in the day. Ronnie Lott's son, actually. And he went on to play for the Bucks. But in high school, he was an option quarterback. Watched him play against Bloomington. And it's the first time I ever saw an NFL athlete. And I go, oh, they just got him at quarterback because he's Ryan Neese, because he's a beast. I know he's not playing quarterback at the next level. He's out there doing his damn thing. Kind of like seeing Chris Claiborne at running back. Or TJ Duckett at quarterback, right? Just those things out there. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, never mind. Some of you youngins don't have a clue. Look at that. I don't need that on the highlight tape. So nonetheless, great running back, runs behind his pads, punishes people. Congratulations to USC for getting the verbal commitment. We'll see if it sticks. But this is, when people say the number 2 running back in Virginia, you might think to yourself, is that a 4 or 5 star kid? I don't give a shit how many stars it is. The talent translates itself, right? Finishing your runs, running through arm tackles. The vision is there. He's a one-cut runner. There's usually multi-cut runners. He's a one-cut guy. He's going to go north and south after one cut. So I appreciate everything he's doing. You see it here on the screen. I don't mean to look to the right, but that's my other monitor over there. But look at that. Just comfortable in between the tackles, and he knows what he wants to do with that rock. He wants to punish you, make you feel it. It's a Saturday night. You're a virgin. Let's go. And he's going to make it hurt. Your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Peace, y'all.